Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Release every day's video. The beer is courtesy of Billy. Thanks so much, Billy. I really appreciate it. I haven't had an Anderson Valley beer in a while. And I do have, if I have to look at the year, actually, maybe I can see it from here. No, I can't. Of an Imperial Stout of theirs that was aged in bourbon barrels. This is Salted Caramel Porter, malt beverage aged 6 months in bourbon barrels. And it did have the ABV somewhere. 9.5% ABV, and I can't tell what any of that means. Looks like 2020. Oh, looks like it came out 2021 on the 250th day, maybe is what it's supposed to say, or how I'm supposed to read it. Anyway, hey Bruno, how you doing, buddy? I love you. Hi. Being a porter, I will try my best not to talk too much about does it drink like a porter or a stout to me. I make no promises. Man, this glass is dirty. I just washed it. I don't get it. I do not get it. What am I doing different lately? Anyway, so yeah, it's very brown. There is some black to it. It's very brown. There's actually a decent amount of red. I don't know the way the lighting is, if that'll come through or not, or what will come more or less than other things. But there's a decent amount of red actually in this beer. Again, because of this lighting potentially. Almost exactly a finger of head. It's like khaki with like a almost like smoke stained khaki. How about that for descriptor? But yeah, it definitely looks like, like a bigger porter. I can see that. Small, actually like nitro, small bubbles. Anyway, let's get into the aroma. I mean, there is like this, I get that caramel thing for sure. A little bit of vanilla. Roast, some chocolate. It's almost like, it's not a particularly smoky beer. I'm trying to think how to articulate it. Like a cow's tail, like that caramel and the sugar, but it's not as sweet as that is. It's not like you smoked it, but like there's like, it's not full on savory, but it's like that roasty chocolate thing kind of prevents it from getting too like sweet or confectionery. Definitely like a fruit note. Oh, you know what it is? It's dried bananas, but it's like that caramel, or almost actually, like the very sweet. Not that this is a very banana-y beer. Please don't misunderstand me. But like it has like these like fruity esters kind of a thing, and that's behind all the other stuff I'm talking about. So it's the short version. It's basically as advertised, this like caramel porter kind of a thing. I don't get bourbon specifically, but other than that, it's like very much as advertised. Then there's like this little bit of this like fruity ester note that's kind of cool and different than I was expecting. But other than that, and not a bad way, but other than that, it's like very much what this beer sounds like it's supposed to be. That's about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Billy. This thing's salted, right? Yeah. There's some salinity, finally. But not much. Alright, so it's a little thin. Fair enough. Other than that, this is like hitting the spot. It's 9.5. It's a porter. So like I'm not knocking it for being a little thinner, but if I'm being honest, I want it to have a little bit more of a mouthfeel. But the flavor is actually pretty darn nice, and like the aroma, pretty much as advertised. You do get the caramel, a little like roasty chocolate. It's not to the level of like coffee or something. So definitely like base beer roastiness, which again, like I was saying in the aroma, like some balance to some of the sweet things going on in this beer. The fruity ester thing, I'm not getting as much. It's more maybe like just like generic dark fruit kind of a note. I think the way the bourbon's coming through, it's really just compounding the caramel note or like attaching itself to it as I'm drinking it, like trying to like, what am I tasting? Because kind of like the cowtail thing I said in the aroma, there's like a little bit of this vanilla swirl in that caramel, but it's very much caramel dominant, maybe even a little kiss of molasses and like like a vanilla swirl. I don't get oak specifically. I think I could get like a little bit of spirit. So it's not, just like the aroma, it's not barrel forward at all. But yeah, again, it's basically as advertised. A couple other cool notes. Excuse me. I'm trying not to knock it too much for being a little thin. But I would, again, be lying if I said I didn't want it a little thicker, a little bit more mouthfeel on that guy. But flavors are there, and that's the most important thing. But yeah, nice. It's kind of weird to like sip like 9.5% beer and be like, oh, this is kind of light. But it's kind of light. But yeah, anyway, thanks again for sending it, Billy. I haven't had a Anderson Valley in a while. I've been to the brewery. I was wearing sandals, so I wasn't able to go in and do the tour there, though I forgot about that story. So we just kind of like went to the shop and stuff. But they're like, yeah, you got to have sneakers on, no exposed feet. And I'm like, oh crap, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. But anyway, going on a tangent. Haven't had Anderson Valley in a while. I appreciate being able to try one again. So thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Have you had this beer before? Any of that kind of stuff? Let me know in the comment section below. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.